Hey guys, what's up? It's Fitness Socialist AntWrig. Um, what I'm doing right now is I am just cooking my pre-cardio meal. Hitting cardio today a little late, but it's all good. That brings us to what I'm going to be talking about briefly today is, life challenges and life throwing things in your way and, how to overcome them. I had an issue earlier today which basically is going to affect, my training schedule. And I was a little bummed out, but hey, it is what it is. What separates people, the winners from the losers, is the ones that can, take those challenges and deal with it. So, that's about it for right now. I'll add some more. I add some more onto it after I finish cardio. So let me go ahead and knock this meal out. Peace. All right, guys, what's up? It's a little bit after midnight. Finished cardio about an hour ago. Ate some tilapia and some broccoli, and now I'm just waiting for this other tilapia that I have. It's about 2.5 pounds. I've already cooked 2 pounds earlier, waiting for that to cook. I'm gonna drink this Cajun shake. Now I'm gonna go to bed. I'm about to continue on what I want to talk to you earlier about, life challenges and getting in the way of things and how to deal with them. It's funny, I'm could be the furthest person to talk about this because, I've always dealt with, issues in the past. I mean, who hasn't? We're all human beings. I've written, on Body Space, I've written, countless times regarding how, bodybuilding or just working out in general has definitely helped me personally. I used to battle with depression. I was on depression medication and stuff like that. And, bodybuilding has definitely got me off those meds. I still handle some days, are better than others, just like everybody else. I do wish I did have better coping mechanisms. I wish I had a more positive outlook on life, but I'm trying. I'm getting a lot better. I'm a lot better than I was in the past. So, that's all that matters, that there's a constant progression. What happened today was just a situation where I'm going to have to change my workout schedule. At first, I was really upset, and then I thought about it, and then I thought about it some more, and I was thinking, well, this may be actually more beneficial because now I can have more time to sleep. I can, even work out longer, schedule my workout times longer in the evening, and then go to work. Granted, I may lose a day off because, I'm moving back from a 3-day off to a 2-day schedule. The difference with me is, I work overnights. Now I work from midnight to 8. So for me, I lose a day during the week because I'm working overnights, and then on my days off, I switch back to a regular schedule. So that transition from going from a night schedule back into a day schedule, I only have half a day really. So I only have one full day, and that's a Saturday. So I refuse to work out on that day off. I'm going to make that my true day of recovery so I can spend that with family, friends, or just doing nothing. So, like I was saying, I was a little bummed out at first, but then, I worked it out. And, you can apply that into everything, in our lives. And obviously there's some critical issues that, unfortunately you can't work out. You're just going to have to deal with them the best that you can and, handle them the best that you can. And, really, I mean, that's it. I would just say you have constant, try to keep a positive outlook. I try on a daily basis. I have to remind myself, telling, Antonio, you got to stay positive because your mood affects, everyone around you. I used to, less than a couple of months ago, man, it was really, really bad for me, really bad. I just frustrated with a lot of things, my career, myself in general, and that that reflected my goals, on what I wanted to do. My body, my physique suffered, and it was just bad. But now, things have turned around. I'm back on the up. Even though this was a little bump, it's something that I'll handle it, and it's all good. So, I mean, that's it. You can just look at, like I said, I wrote about this, so many times in the past. I don't really want to go back into it, but, I, I was on the verge of leaving this planet seriously, more than one time. And, by the, you can say the grace of God or whatever, I'm still here. It's not like, it was just bad. It was just bad. And, it's been some really, really, really dark times. Not only with, the help of my parents, and my family and friends, but like I said, bodybuilding has definitely helped out. One day I just woke up and was just like, I'm not going to take these meds anymore, and I stopped taking them. So, I look at it like this, if I can, go into the gym, and squat 415 pounds, I think I can handle a lot of situations in life. That's 415 pounds on your back. Obviously, you gotta, mentally set a weight that you can handle. I'm not saying everybody can go in and squat 415 pounds. What I'm saying is that if you can do something like that, you can do anything you want. And that's something that I need to tell myself, on a constant basis, on a daily basis, sometimes even on an hourly basis, because, I get frustrated just like everybody else. I get frustrated with, my current situation on a number of things. And, sometimes I feel like giving up. I mean, who doesn't? No one wakes up every day saying, "Oh man, I just love life." I don't see that, because we're human beings. I just can't see someone doing that. And if they are, I very much envy them 100%. If they wake up every day and just enjoying life, it's not about money. It's not, if they can wake up truly and say that they enjoy life, then I envy them to the max. I mean, that's it. That's pretty much it. We are in control, for the most part, of our lives and how we handle them. Life can be, life is very tough, but it's also very precious. We all, if you look at the grand scheme of things, we're all, our lives are very small. And I'm talking about in the grand scheme of things of just the universe, the planet, and how old the planet is. Our lives are just even smaller than this. But that's what makes each and every one of us so important, is that we have a very limited amount of time on this planet. And we all need to try our best to utilize that time, because each moment we don't get it back. I can go out there and lose my job and lose money, but there's a big chance that I'll be able to get another job and get more money. But you can't do that with time. Time is precious. That's the most precious thing that we have. Every minute that we waste, being upset, being mad at somebody, being mad at ourselves, throwing a pity party, is time that you don't get back. And that's something that I tell myself, is that you don't get that back. So you got to make each moment important. You got to strive to do whatever you want to do. That's what the major conflict I'm going through right now regarding my career and my choices and stuff like that. There's a lot of hating going on internally from myself, hating against me, saying that I can't do this, you can't do that, just stuff that everyone goes through. So a lot of people post videos, or they portray an image to the outside world that that everything is grand and stuff like that. In my videos, I'm not going to portray that, because that's not true. This is 100% real. That this is me. You know, I said I'm not gonna hide anything. I'm not gonna lie, you know, about anything. This is me. You know, I'll tell you what I'm going through and why I'm going through it and how I'm dealing with it, because that's life. That's why I posted, you know, every single picture on my body space page from when I started to where I am now. You know, you see a lot of people that just post the before and after. I mean, okay, that's fine, but who cares? It's not about the before and after. It's about what happened in between that. And that's what makes our lives important. You have a birth date and you have a death date, but you have the hyphen in the middle. The hyphen is what makes your life important. It's what you've done to impact your society, your community, your friends, your family as a whole. So, you know, I'm not gonna, you know, talk a hole in your head or anything like that. So, you know, I'll just leave it at that. You know, whatever situation that you encounter, you have the power to deal with it. And if you don't have the power, you have friends and family around. And if you believe in God, then you have God. So there we go. So what I'm going to do is I'll end this video with a side chest pose. Peace.